Alright, it's time for the main event tonight, folks, as the Houston, Texas native Fast Freddy Franks takes on the Baron, Horst Mueller out of Berlin, Germany.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 232 pounds, Baron Horst Mueller.
Baron Horst Mueller. One of the evil generals, or one of the evil leaders in the German World War II effort. The 37-year-old comes to Ottawa, living in an asylum, and trying to dominate the wrestling world. The fans here in Ottawa none too happy to see the Baron walk in the ring. This will be his third appearance so far on Ottawa television. Canadian Championship Wrestling here on Friday nights. And he's got the lovable Texan, Fast Freddy Franks, to take on the 40-year-old out of Houston, Texas.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 333 pounds, Mr. Frank.
Fast Freddy Franks. The fans, they're cheering for him now. Normally they don't know much about this guy. He's a bit of an unknown. Wrestled down in Texas over the last 20 or so years. But he said in a local paper when this match was announced that he was planning to show Mr. Mueller exactly what American resilience and Allied resilience means up here in Canada. American and Canada allies, of course, in World War II. Mueller escaped with his life from World War II, and now he is wrestling in Ottawa. And just as evil as ever. Wears the scars of battle on his face. Oh, and Mueller right away, kicking to the knee. Neck breaker on Franks. Driving both knees right into the Franks' skull. Mueller has a height advantage, but Franks has the weight. Franks with a belly-to-back suplex. And a little bit of a stomp there. Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, Mueller with a running, diving neck breaker. And already looking like he's got some kind of issue with his shoulder. He's going to whip Franks in the corner. And follow in with a lariat. Using pressure and stomping on Frank's arm as he works over that left elbow and wrist. Dropping a leg. Franks with an uppercut. He's going to whip Mueller into the corner. Flips him out. What a maneuver. The agility from this 330-plus pound Fast Freddy Franks. High knee right into the side of Mueller's skull. And slaps him for good measure. Throwing him neck first into the back. The fans not really thrilled about this match. This is our main event. Mueller drops the knee. Dragging Franks in the middle of the ring. It could be all over. Measures and drops the fist right into the temple. And he locks on the chin lock now. This could be over, folks. He could have Franks worn down enough. Mueller getting frustrated. Dragging Franks over toward the ropes. What's he gonna do? Goes for the cover. Foot up on the ropes. Oh, and Franks is able to kick out. The fans have really soured on that move. Mueller driving Franks head first into the mat. Franks with a takedown. Doesn't follow up right away, but does stomp. Turns Mueller over. Now stomping to the back of the arm. Mueller had a problem with that arm earlier in the match, and he goes for the cover but doesn't hook anything. And Mueller is able to escape just like he did back in World War II. Oh, but Franks is not letting up. He is going to stand on Mueller's face and rub his foot into his eyes. Driving the knee right into the back, right in the spine of the Baron. Wrenching back on the wrists. Putting extra force into it. Mueller to his feet, trying to get to his feet. He's up there. Gets one arm free and elbows his way out of it. Vicious clothesline from the Baron. Dragging Franks into the middle of the ring now. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Franks kicks out. Franks bringing Mueller bringing Franks up. Franks reverses it into a lariat of his own. Slamming his foot into his shoulder blade. And now a little bit of a choke. This match is getting vicious between these two men. Franks with a spine buster on the much larger Baron as he waits for him to get up. Into a bear hug. Oh my goodness, so superhuman power out of Fast Freddie Franks as he just throws him over the top of his head, and now he's going for the cover. This could be it. Franks could have come back too, and Mueller kicks out at the last possible second, getting his shoulder up. But Mueller is not moving fast. He is back on his back. Franks measures him, whips Mueller into the ropes, comes off with a back elbow, playing to the crowd. Whips Mueller into the corner. Oh, Mueller with a big boot right upside Frank's head. Neck breaker. Mueller showing his superiority, or at least in his mind his superiority, as he drives him foot first. Lariat. Another one. Comes off the ropes. A leg lariat. Franks is not moving. Mueller picks him up. Going with a front wrist lock. Oh, Mueller, Franks reverses it. Knee to the face. Spine buster. Mueller might have hit his head against the top turnbuckle on his way down. Franks now stomps on the back of the arm. Drags Mueller into the center of the ring and goes for the cover. Back and forth action. 1, 2, and 3. And Fast Freddie Franks, in somewhat of an upset, gets the victory in defeating the evil German. But the crowd loves it. It was a back and forth match, and there he is, the winner on this main event here on this February 10th episode of Canadian Championship Wrestling from Ottawa, Fast Freddie Franks. Make sure you join us next week as Wild Bill Longson defends the Canadian heavyweight title against Vern Gagne. Mueller walks away with his head down. Franks advances. Thanks for joining us this week from Ottawa. Enjoy your week, and we will see you next week for the big Canadian Championship match.